prophets don't get to say, "Trust me." Every major religion claims its founders met a basic standard: public verification. Islam is no exception, and that's where the case begins to unravel. Its founding prophet was Muhammad in the 7th century, after claiming to meet the angel Gabriel, who revealed the Quran, God's eternal word, to him. Given the privacy of the encounter, Muhammad had to rely on something else for credibility. Now, prophets in Scripture consistently legitimize themselves by performing public miracles or having verifiable prophecies. So first, Muhammad told his followers that the Torah and Gospel foretold his coming, and that they, along with their Jewish and Christian allies, would stand against the pagan world. So he went out in search of the nearest Jewish tribe to verify this. The Jews heard his claim, then looked over their scripture, and sure enough, found no mention of him. Muhammad declared them traitors, and instead said the Christians will verify his claim and stand with him. The Christians then looked over their scripture and likewise found no mention. Additionally, a troubling pattern emerged. Muhammad's revelations would sometimes conflict. When contradictions emerged, the solution was abrogation. Later revelations cancel earlier ones, meaning God's eternal word is revisable. Without prophecy, Muhammad instead had to resort to miracle. So the Quran speaks of a moment when Muhammad, talking to some unbelievers, temporarily split the moon in half for all to see. Now, this would be very impressive, seeing a celestial object torn asunder. But the crowd's reaction was that of scoffing, calling it, I quote, "same old magic." A strange and unlikely reaction which undermines the credibility of this story. The official rebuttal is that these were incredibly hardened unbelievers. But then why is it that the most significant astronomical event in history has no corroborating evidence? Why has no civilization, not even the ones that worship the moon, made any record of this? The most significant astronomical event in human history appears in no astronomical records. But the prophet relied on one final argument to prove his legitimacy. He said, "If anything I say is false, then God will seize me and cut my aorta." Effectively "if I'm lying, may God strike me down." Muhammad also appealed to his moral conduct, with the Quran calling him an exemplar. He then, according to Islamic Hadith, married a 6-year-old and consummated the marriage when she was 9. His followers, satisfied with their exemplary prophet not having his aorta cut, continued on with him and embarked on a rapid campaign of conquest. They took many slaves, including sex slaves. Muhammad himself had many, and justified it in the Quran. After their latest conquest, a Jewish woman invited the prophet and his followers into her home for a banquet. Unbeknownst to them, the lamb was poisoned, and Muhammad had eaten from it. The poison didn't kill him immediately. Instead, his suffering was prolonged, and he complained to his child bride, who was now 18, that he felt, and I quote, "as though my aorta is being cut."